So collective, what I'm getting when it comes to what's hidden in love is y'all could have felt like you got the short end of the stick, okay? When it comes to a connection, with the hangman being in reverse, that's Pisces energy. Or you could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, water signs. I feel like you want to be in this, paradise type of energy. Okay, you want to experience joy, happiness, and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other in honeymoon phase. Okay, or somebody wants to experience this with you, but I feel like this person feels trapped. They could be trapped in a connection, or somebody just feels stuck. They could, be thinking about you. This is definitely a divine masculine, or you are this divine masculine energy. I feel like this person may, feel stuck, trapped, thinking about you, in sorrow over the loss of you in some way, shape, or form, or you have experienced some type of loss, okay? I feel like if you are currently in a connection, you or this person, or it could be somebody else that's in your energy, that just feel like they, or this could be you. I feel like you could feel like you deal with a lot of surface level connections, or you are dealing with a surface level connection is what I'm getting. So you may be feeling alone at this time, or you did feel alone at some point in time. But I feel like for some of y'all, it's a person in y'all energy that's feeling trapped and stuck, that wants to experience happiness and joy with you. But they could be in another connection is what I'm seeing, and they feel like they may have got the short end of the stick when it comes to this connection is what I'm seeing. Now they are thinking about you and missing you and feeling stuck and tied down to a connection. This person could be depressed at this time because they feel like they just in a surface level connection, and they crave so much more when it comes to a connection. And I feel like this person could be hiding their true feelings when it comes to you. Okay, so this person could have gaslit you in some way, shape, or form. This could be somebody that you already have memories with. Okay, let's see what else is coming up. We got abundance. All right, so I see that you could be coming into some type of abundance and transforming at this time. What else I'm getting is you could have been this person that felt trapped and stuck in a certain connection that may have looked one way, but in actuality it was another way. Okay, and I feel like you wasn't happy within this connection, and you could have fell into some type of depression when it came to this connection. Okay, you could have been pretending in this connection and wearing a mask in this connection. But I do see you going into or transforming, transitioning into this butterfly energy, walking into abundance, no longer wearing this mask is what I'm seeing also. And something else I'm picking up is you could have definitely dealt with people that wore masks. Yeah, you could have dealt with people that wore masks in the connection. It just seemed like a connection that that wasn't really going far, is what I'm getting from this. And I feel like you really just tired of dealing with surface level connections, dealing with runners. I see you transforming, transitioning into a new light is what I'm getting. You dealt with a lot of runners, and maybe you were the chaser is what I'm seeing. You're definitely ascending, or you could have been the runner. You're ascending away from that. You definitely could have been the runner. And you're learning and expanding into something new, okay? What else y'all got, Spirit? What else y'all got? You could have definitely been this person that was in connections and you didn't really like to... It's giving me like emotionally unavailable. It's giving definitely emotionally unavailable. Because I feel like you could have been somebody that definitely always dealt with surface level connections. You never felt like you had a solid connection is what I'm getting from this. So I see you manifesting and ascending and transforming, all right? But at one point in time, you dealt with a lot of runner dynamics, runner-chaser dynamics is what I'm seeing, okay? And you could definitely be this divine masculine, or divine masculine energies were, you know, the surface level connections. Or are you transitioning into this divine masculine energy, okay? What else you got, Spirit? I'm sorry. What other energies do you have? What is hidden in love for the collective? What is hidden in love for the collective? Alrighty, so what I'm seeing is you could have had an old school way of thinking. It's the first time I've ever seen this card come out. You could have had an old school way of thinking when it came to connections. You could have been, you know, taught a certain way, or you saw a certain way to, how can I say it? What you saw when it came to, let's just say, your parents' connections or relationships, marriages, you may have saw those connections or those relationships, those marriages being a certain way, which is old school, very outdated, you know. For instance, a lot of the old school people, when it came to relationships, marriages, you know, a lot of them stayed in their relationships and their marriages for a long time, but they wasn't happy. A lot of cheating going on, you know, outside of the house. But, you know, as long as you paid them bills, as long as he paying them bills, or as long as she paying them bills, you know, you can do whatever you want to do, basically. You know what I'm saying? So you may have looked at things in an outdated way. And I feel like this transition and its ascension is, you know, pushing you in a different direction, or you pushing yourself in a different direction, and you're learning and expanding into this new phase, okay? You're no longer in this old school way of thinking, this old mindset is what I'm getting, all right? You could have had a codependent, you had a codependent energy, all right? You could have been, you know, addicted to certain things, relationships, you know, being in a relationship, feeling like you can't go without being in a relationship and being by yourself, you know, is what I'm seeing also. All right, so we gonna leave it there. Let's see what zodiac signs besides water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpios is coming up. So we got Leo, we got Libra, we got Sagittarius, and we got Cancer. So that's what I got for y'all. If this message resonates anyway, let me know. Definitely comment below. If y'all would like something more personal, book me as AmayaBrielle@gmail.com and or book me through my Etsy shop. Click the link in the bio and it should take you straight to my Etsy shop, okay? I thank y'all and I'll definitely catch you guys next time. Peace.